What's going on, everybody? All right, little public report like I promised for Thursday. Catch you guys up. Remember this now. Once a week, we're going to do a much more detailed public report, which is going to cover a bunch of lakes in the area in the upper fresh region of Texas. So lakes like Tawakoni, Hubbard, Lavon, and several others, okay? Sometimes Texoma, Possum Kingdom, etc., okay? We're going to cover multi-species. We're going to talk about largemouth bass fishing. We're going to talk about striper and hybrid fishing. We're going to talk about crappie fishing. So you're going to get a lot more, but only going to do that once a week, okay? Probably going to do that every Tuesday. May opt to do it on Thursdays. I'm not sure. But at least one of the two public reports that you get every week will be detailed with all the surrounding stuff. Not all, but a bunch, okay? The other one, which since last Tuesday we did that report, which talked about the other lakes, it's just going to be kind of a catch-up public report. It's going to be mostly about Fork or something's changed, all right? But that being said, there are some changes right here on Lake Fork in the last couple days. First changes are that the lake is beginning to drop again. So here we go with our roller coaster ride of the lake rising and the lake falling. Temperatures are back on the rise, 83 to 86, and the clarity is about the same, 0 to 1 foot. There's a few things different happening on Fork. The deep bite with that rising water kind of faded. It's still there. We had 3 fish this morning, some good ones. Had an 8-pounder yesterday. Had a 5-pounder this morning to start deep. But the deep bite's just not what it should be for the end of June. So I had a little friend, not a little friend, a big friend. Had a good friend, very nice man, a fellow guide at lunchtime here today. Tell me that the fish are shallow. And it goes to everything I teach, that they're moving in, moving out, moving in, moving out. Rising water rises fish. So as we begin to fall here, we should expect a lot of those shallow fish to pull back out and group back up on the deep offshore stuff. I'm hearing a lot of guys that are offshore not seeing the big groups of fish offshore because they went back in and scattered. Fresh water, cooler water, we're not that hot yet. So you can start the mornings out, fishing shallow. Yesterday morning I started on a couple of shell beds and some points and things, and I was fishing I had the boat at 14 and I was fishing say 6 to 12 water, somewhere in that range. And up on the flat, up on the road in the shallow flat, I watched them blowing up shad and gizzard shad too, not threadfin, big gizzard shad flying out of the water. So have your top water ready, have a spinner bait ready, have a chatter bait ready. But know that that's pretty much going to be an early morning thing or a cloudy day thing. And if we clear out of here and we continue to get hot and we don't rise the water any longer, falling water points them out, it's going to pull them back out of there. But other than that, the lake's in good shape. Like I said this morning, had a pretty good little start, little fire up right off the get-go on the starting spot. And again, it's always a grind in bass fishing. You never ever catch them 8 hours out of the day. It's pretty rare. You catch them in the morning and maybe you don't in the day, or you don't catch them in the morning and you do in the day, or you don't catch them at all till the end of the day. You stay the course, so you stay grinding. So offshore, again, if you're offshore, Carolina ray creature baits, big worms, jigs, things like that, those are critical offshore baits. If you are shallow, for example, like I said, I love to throw a walking top water like a Berkeley Jaywalker. Bone white is really important. There's a few other baits that I'm going to save for the members only that are actually working the best. So if you really, really want to know exactly what those baits are, what colors of worms are working the best, or what shallow bait is actually the most effective, you need to be a members only. So this is your official invite to come over and be a member. Look in the description below this video. Click on the link to become a member. Follow the process. It's real simple. If you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. After a month, unsubscribe. No big deal. I'm pretty sure that you'll find the members only channel very advantageous to you in the detailed information that I give there. So for example, when I finish this public report with you, I'm actually going to take the camera out of the studio and go into the boat. I left the rods on the deck of the boat today the way they're tied. And I'm going to show the members only exactly what I'm throwing, how I'm throwing it, where I'm putting the boat, the locations that I'm fishing, the angle of the cast. I'm going to get into detail, how I'm fishing, the pace, etc. more details, more information, more success. All right, that's what you get for being a member. All right. I don't really have a whole lot. If you missed Tuesday's report, go back and watch it, because I talked about, like I said, I talked about Hubbard, I talked about Possum Kingdom, I talked about Tawakoni, I talked about Lavon, I talked about other species of fish that you may want to know about. I think that's kind of it. This will be a semi-short public report. I don't have really anything else to share with you at this moment. So, grateful for your subscriptions, very grateful for your following. Don't forget to watch the Texas Insider Fishing Report. That's another way that you can get a whole lot more information, not just about upper fresh region from me, but there are 5 other guides on the Texas Insider Fishing Report, 3 coastal and 2 for the state of Texas for freshwater. We have the lower region, the middle region, and the upper fresh region. I am responsible for the upper fresh region. So watch the Texas Insider Fishing Report. It comes out every Friday. You can watch it on AT&T Sportsnet or Bally Sports SW. Those reports are every week with famous Captain Rick Murphy and Bree and Dave, Captain Dave there. I believe Dave Terrell is been doing this for 20 years. So that's a really fun show. It's awesome for you guys if you really want to learn some more things about fishing and products and again, not just freshwater. There's 3 ocean Gulf captains that tell a lot of good information down there as well. All right. So that being said, again, hit the like button if you found this good. Comment below if you have any questions, any suggestions, anything you just want to share. Put those in the comments below. And have a great week, have a great weekend, a great rest of the week, and a great weekend. I wish you all good fishing. I'm Mike McFarland, the Lake Fork Guide.